Hey guys, this is Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal. Now, a few days ago, I posted on my community tab. I told you guys that I was going to do a Q&A. And the Q&A was supposed to be about me, if you wanted to know any questions and stuff like that, because I really haven't done a video like this. I put it up there. I let you guys ask questions. And in the video, I'm going to be answering these questions. I skimmed over the questions last night, and most of these questions are law of attraction related questions. So I'm just gonna turn this into a law of attraction Q&A. I don't mind talking about it. If that's what you guys want to know, you guys are my followers, my subscribers. Okay. This is what we're doing, okay? I'm gonna get straight to the point, okay? Oh, and if you are not subscribed to my channel and you're seeing this video for the first time, you're seeing me for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you guys missed the opportunity to ask questions on my community tab, there will be another chance in probably a couple weeks. But so you don't miss it, it's important to subscribe to my channel. It's important to turn on my notification bell. And it's important to have the YouTube app, because that's where you're getting notified. If I post something on my community tab, it will come up in your YouTube news feed. Guys, you have the opportunity to ask me anything. So when I post it again and you missed it, when I do another post, I want you to be able to ask your question. Now, this isn't the time to flood this video with the questions that you have. I'm more than likely just gonna stick to the community tab so I can see it all in one place. Oh, in the comments, I would like to know, where are you from? I want to know where my subscribers are from. I'm about to hit 15K subscribers. Like, where are y'all from? Countries, states, cities, where are y'all from? I'll start it off. I'm from Inglewood, California. I was born there, got California tattooed on me. I live in Austin right now. I'm probably gonna be here for a while. I like Austin. I've adapted to Austin. So before we get started, go ahead and drop a comment. Where you from and what was the first video you saw of mine? So let's get it. First question is going to be, okay, this is a long one. Not really. What do you do if you're trying to manifest something, but a month down the line, you're not sure if you want that manifestation to come true? Like a certain business venture. Also, what do you want to manifest next? Now you know how to use the law of attraction. Both good questions. Now, as far as the first question is, what do you do if you're trying to manifest something, but down the line you are not sure if you want to manifest, you're not sure if you want that manifestation to come true? First thing I would do is really sit and think if I for sure want that to happen. Now you say you're not sure. So I would become sure. I would think about it. Like, do I really want this? And if I do not, just tell the universe, I do not want that to happen. This is what I want to happen. And then you start focusing on that. Now, like I said, you just can't keep going back and forth. That's why I say you have to be sure about what you want. So take time to really think about it. List out the pros and cons. You said it's a business venture. What I do with the pros and cons of anything, I make me a little T-chart. Pros, cons. What are the benefits? What are the things that could be an issue? That's all I do. And once you come to that conclusion, work on that manifestation. See it out in your vision. Write it down, what you want to happen. Say it out loud. And then watch the universe put things in place for you. That's what I would do. As far as what do I want to manifest next? Me, I think my next manifestation is going to be, I really want 2 cars. The 2 cars that I want is the Porsche Macan Sport. It's an off-white color, and I want them 10 seats, 10 guts. That thing, oh, it's like, I want that. And the other car that I want is a baby Benz. I also want that in white. Now, if I get the baby Benz in white, I think it's like a C300. It's something like, you feel me? The C300, and I had that in 10 seats, then I want my Porsche Macan. If I'm saying that wrong, please forgive me. Or I'm pretty sure it's a Porsche. That's how you're supposed to say it, but over here in America, we say Porsche. And so the Porsche Macan, if that has red guts, I won't mind that at all. My favorite color is red. So I'm really trying to decide on the interior of what I want, so I can really work on that visual. Those are 2 little joints that I want to manifest next. That was good questions. Thanks. Next question. The first question was from George Francis. And if your name is like Jorge or something like that, I do I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. If I butcher any of you guys' names, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not disrespectful. It's just that's how I see the pronunciation. The next question is from Diamond. I'm not going to even attempt your last name. She wants to know, how can I stand out from other women my ex has been with in the past? I really love what you're doing for the people across the globe. First of all, thank you, Diamond. When it comes to standing out from other women, you have to bring things to the table that they do not. You have to understand that there are going to be women prettier than you. From what I can tell, you're pretty. So I'm not saying like you're ugly or anything. It could be Halle Berry. There's going to be women that's prettier than you, smarter than you, blah, 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 blah. But what makes you stand out from the rest of the women is basically how you support him, support his dreams and stuff like that. Basically, when you become his piece, and I've said that before, people are like, what do you mean when you say become his piece? Basically, become that person he runs to when life is getting hard for him. With men, it's already difficult because they've been taught not to open up. They've been taught not to be emotional. They've been taught all of that. So when you become that person he can come to and not feel judged about anything that he's feeling, then he's always gonna choose you. When it comes to me as a girlfriend, all the extra tension and turmoil, look, I like a peace of mind myself. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing the most when it comes to nagging and stuff like that. I'm not going to be talking down to them and stuff like that. I uplift whoever I'm with, and that's why, humbly speaking, that's why dudes are addicted when it comes to me. I've had people in the past, my relationships, they still hit me up. They still want that. You know what I'm saying? And I left. It was my decision. But basically, to wrap all that stuff up, when you become his piece, becomes that person he can run to, become that person he can be around without feeling like he has to be something other than himself. You have to make him feel like you accept the real him for him. Like, once that happens, he's going to be yours forever. Because every female doesn't make a man feel like that. Like, once you become his support system, I'm not saying taking care of him financially, woo-doo-woo-woo. It simply means that I'm here for you in other ways other women are not. I'm here for you mentally and emotionally and spiritually. Any other thing that could be replaced. Next question is from Kelly. Are you in a permanent relationship now, and did you manifest that, your dream man? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, sis. I am not in a permanent relationship now. And by that, I think you mean like a long-term relationship. No, but it is my decision. I honestly can choose, and when I talk like this, I'm saying this as humble as possible. I can choose to be in a relationship at any point that I want to. I do have choices. However, where I am right now in my life, I'm focusing on me and becoming the whole version of me that I can be. So when I do want to take that step and commit to someone, I can be whole by myself, and whatever they bring to the table, they can add to it. I don't want to get in a relationship where I feel like I'm not one or I'm not whole without them. You feel me? You get what I'm trying to say? Basically, no, I am not, and it's my choice. My friends and my family are like, bro, when are you gonna get back into a relationship? Like, they're on me constantly because they know who I am, how I am. I bring a lot to the table, and they're like, bro, like, we want to see you with somebody. I think at the right time, I will make that choice. And also, I'm not the person to just jump into a relationship to say I have somebody. Like, when I tell you my peace of mind is more important than anything, like, I will drop things ASAP. I feel like when I'm comfortable enough and I have that time to give my love to somebody, then I'll make that step. I want my soulmate, you feel me? And this is something that I haven't. Oh, let's talk about the dream man, because I have manifested my dream man. However, it's one of those, I wasn't specific enough when I asked for him. So when I asked for this guy, when I tell you, he was like, I liked him a lot. I can't say I loved him or whatever. I feel like it didn't get to that point for a reason, and I found out why. When I tell you, tall, handsome as hell, athletic, We loved the same sport. The way he made me feel was like I finally found that feeling again. Like it seemed like he was into me, blah blah. When I tell you everything going down, like he knew how to talk to me. Like he made me feel like a little kid again, and that was like I was stuck on him for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. But I also had that gut feeling like something isn't right. And me, I'm a detective when it comes to stuff. I'm that friend people go to that when they want to find out some stuff, I'm like, say less, I'm about to find out. But with him, I couldn't find nothing. I'm walking through his house, I'm looking for clues. Like it was a gut feeling that something isn't right, but I couldn't pinpoint what it was. He did have a child, and that was my first entertaining a guy that had a kid. I always said I don't want somebody who had a kid simply because of the baby mama situation. I always said that, but I gave him a chance. I was like, you know what, I can't live like that because my dude could have a kid. It was a point in time, like it was on and off for years, and this is not the ex I'm always talking about. This is not him. It turned out that gut feeling, y'all know what it was, that he had been on and off with his baby mama for like years, and they ended up having another kid together. What's crazy, my intuition told me he was about to have a kid before he even announced it. So I had a dream. I had two dreams. It was one, he was in my dream, but it was a female following him and holding his hand. And I'm like, it wasn't me. And I'm like, I woke up like, okay. And then I say probably like a year and a half later, I had another dream. I had another dream that he got someone pregnant, and it was a girl. And I say before I had that dream happened, and like a month or so later, he announced that he was having another child with the mother of his child. So how I looked at that, I was like, so that's what that gut feeling was. Shorty been there that whole time, and it wasn't just we share a kid type thing. So when I say I wasn't specific, I named everything. When I tell you all the check marks was there. But what I didn't say was he was completely single before he even came into my life. And I say it was months after I said this. He came like months later. I was like, I want somebody to make me take my mind off of my ex, the ex that I'm always talking about. I was like, I want somebody to take my mind off of him. So he came into the picture, and he did. He definitely did. But he was never going to be mine all the way. And I don't know. I don't deserve that. So absolutely, I disappeared. Next question from Diana. Hey girl, I see you in my comments often. I appreciate you. I appreciate repeat commenters. Thank you. It's saying you seem very, very good at this law of attraction thing. With that said, do you ever have doubts when manifesting, or how do you battle them? How have you gotten rid of the limited belief? Thank you. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like it depends on what it is. I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, I never have doubts, blah, blah, blah. It honestly depends on what it is. Now, there are times where I'm going to give my best friend example. There was times where I'm like, dang, like it's really over. Shorty's not coming back. Like, I'm not going to get that friendship back. But I basically had to convince my subconscious mind that what I want is on its way. Like, I would literally tell myself out loud, I was like, I know we're gonna get back on track, but it's just a matter of when. Now, basically it boils down to, yes, I have doubts at first, but I have to get rid of my limited beliefs by affirming, telling myself different things that I'm like, I do deserve this. I am worthy of this. I am a good person. There's no reason why I shouldn't have this. Like, I have to affirm to myself and basically give myself a pep talk. Of course, yeah, I have doubts, but it comes in with the affirmations as far as getting rid of my limited beliefs, because I know I am a good person. So it's not like I'm just telling myself this and I don't believe it. I have to convince myself, like, why shouldn't I have it? Like, why not? I'm a good person. Like, I don't mess with nobody. Like, I don't go out like bullying anybody. Like, I mind my business, all of that. So yeah, it comes into your affirmations and convincing yourself that you are worthy of whatever you're asking for. You do deserve it. That you have to tell yourself, I do deserve it, and really think about reasons why you deserve it. And thank you for subscribing and interacting with me. So this one is from Militia. Now, I already have a list. I had it my whole life, but her name is really Militia. Hey, love gal. Hey, boo. You give me so much hope with your stories and incredible faith with the law of attraction. I'm going through a hiccup with my man. It happens, babe. It happens. He's become distant. It hurts, but I refuse to reach out first. I'm the prize is what I keep telling myself. In one of your videos when you said, all I need him to do is message me and I got the rest. That's exactly how I feel. Any suggestions? I feel you are a prize, love. You are a prize. The thing about when men become distant, like I think a lot of us feel like when men become distant, it's something that we did, blah, blah. It could have nothing to do with us. Nothing at all. However, when you take a step back, that's when he's going to take a step forward. You just have to give him time to go through whatever he's going through. You don't want to hit him up first. That's exactly what happened. I did not want to hit him up first. Matter of fact, that dude was the last dude that I was just talking about. But that at that time, I didn't know about the new child coming. Any suggestions? Basically, keep your faith that you guys will talk again. He's become distant. It's not like you cheated on him or something like that. It's not like you pissed him off to that point. Keep your faith that whatever he's going through, it's going to pass, and just be there when he get back. Basically, keep your confidence. Your faith, like, is everything, because with the law of expectation, whatever you believe or whatever you expect to happen will happen. So when you have any doubts, that's going to kind of curve whatever you want. So keep your faith, keep it strong. If you the prize, baby, he'll be back regardless. I love that. She said, I'm the prize. First of all, I feel like she was humble with that, but when you know what you bring to the table, she know. I love that. Shout out to you. I love the confidence. I love when women have confidence. Like, that's all it is. She's confident. Next question, Fendi. Peace and light, Amber. Thank you, love. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. My question for you is, what was your first introduction to the law of attraction? And when did you realize that it was working for you? I feel like I wouldn't say my first introduction to the law of attraction, but I'm going to talk about my first introduction to me knowing that there's a power way bigger than me and I'm tapped into it. Now, this is my first time talking about, like, there's some friends that don't even know this. There's some friends that do. But I consider myself very tuned in with the universe, and I always have been, but it wasn't until I started, like, reading on the law of attraction or really knowing what it was. Okay, so my first time really knowing that I had some kind of spiritual connection with the energy that's around me was in college. I was at this tent party. It was a tent party. I think it was like homecoming or something like that. And my best friend, she lived in Houston, and I went to Prairie View. So Houston and Prairie View is like 45 minutes away from each other. So she had came down. We met at Prairie View. We met at a camp. She didn't end up going to Prairie View. Well, I went back to Austin for a semester, and then I came back. By the time I came back, she wasn't there. So, but she came to homecoming, you know, spend time with me or whatever. So we're at this tent party, and this is back when I wore glasses all the time. So I didn't have my glasses on, and I wasn't wearing contacts. So I couldn't even see far. Like, I could see what's in front of me, but I can't see like too far of anything. It's like a big blur to me. But I'm standing there. We're at the tent party. It's me. I'm standing here. My best friend is like standing there. And my other friends are standing here. And I just got this feeling like it wasn't, I mean, music was going, music blasting, somebody on a microphone like hyping the party up, blah, blah. I don't know, it was like a quick thought. So I grabbed my best friend and I moved her over. And it wasn't even like I saw somebody coming. Nothing was going on. I just take her and I move her over, but it was kind of like a strong, like, come here. And then I say about 10 seconds later, a huge brawl broke out where she was standing. And she looked at me and she goes, how did you know that was gonna happen? And I was like, bro, I don't know. Like, it was one of those moments I was like, I don't know what that was, or I'm just glad I did move her. So that was my first time where it was my first introduction to energy, like me really paying attention. The second time was that same year. I was in college and we're at it's called the MSC. That's the cafeteria basically. where the cafeteria is, and I'm sitting there eating with my friends or whatever. And it was another one of them feelings. Like, I'm looking around, I don't see anything out of the ordinary, but I just get up from the table and I walk off. The only thing I regret about this is that I didn't tell my friends like my feeling. I just got up and I went outside. They didn't even notice I was pretty much gone. And I'm standing outside the MSC and I'm pretty much staring at the building. I was like, I don't know what's going on with me, but okay, I feel better out here. My friend calls me and she's like, where are you? And I was like, because she was at the table. She's like, where are you? I said, I'm outside the MSC. She said, girl, a big old food fight just broke out. And I was like, word? She was like, yeah, why aren't you in here? I said, I had a feeling something was about to happen. She said, why didn't you tell us? I don't know. Like, I got up and I just left. Like, yeah, I do regret that. I was like, bro, you could have told your friend something. But I feel like, I don't know. Back then, I wasn't as, like, caring as I am now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I went through a whole stage where I didn't give a look. I didn't care about nothing really. So I just got up and I left. But I mean, the me today, of course, I would have told them, y'all, we gotta go. Yeah, so as far as the law of attraction, I feel like now that I'm really like thinking about stuff, I've been manifesting stuff. But that was my first time really like noticing. I was like, bro, this is like, I have some type of connection with the universe or something. Like, cause this isn't normal. How do I know stuff before it happens? Like, and I talked to my father before he passed, and I was telling him, cause he a Pisces too. I was like, Daddy, like, I kind of feel stuff before it happens, and I feel like some of y'all gonna judge me for this, but whatever. And he was like, I'm not surprised, cause I do too. And I said, got it from you. Whatever this is, I got it from you. So yeah, as far as the law of attraction, been manifesting. I can't pinpoint the exact moment, but I remember that's the exact moment where I'm tapping into like, I know for sure that this is something way bigger than what we could even see. I'm pretty sure those were spirit guides guiding me, and I was tapped in at that point. This question is from Chrissy. Hello, how are you doing? I'm great, love. How are you? Well, I have been doing law of attraction for months now, and I also do my affirmation as well, and nothing seems to be happening. I was doing this before I came across your video, and I'm going to try your way and see what happens. So my question is, what am I doing wrong with my law of attraction? There could be many things. I don't know what you're trying to manifest, but there more than likely is some kind of limited belief that you don't deserve what you want. And you guys also have to realize, that it's also about divine timing. When we want something to happen, may not be the right time for it to happen. I'm going to be completely honest. There could be people around you that should not be around you that could be blocking your blessing. There could be certain situations that need to happen before you get to what you want. When I tell you timing is everything, there is something that you're trying to manifest and it's big and it's positive. There could be people around you that should not be blessed by the situation that you're about to be blessed with. For example, I remember asking, because it was a certain point where I was feeling like that too. I'm like, what or who is blocking my blessing? I said this out loud. I was like, who is blocking my blessing? And then I went on about my day. 2 days later, I had to get rid of a friend. Since then, because of how big my heart is, like, I want to bless everybody. I want everybody to eat, blah, blah. I'm that person. I eat, everybody's eating. And when I say eating, I mean everybody's living good, okay? Everybody's fed, everybody's comfortable. That's what eating means if you're not familiar. I asked that question twice. I had a fallout with another friend, and then I had a fallout with another one. And since then, everything's been fantastic. So there could be a person or a thing that's blocking you. There could be a situation that needs to happen before you get to what you want. I would say trust your journey, because timing is everything, like I said. And things may not make sense now, but when it does happen, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, so that's why it happened the way it happened. Either you have limited beliefs that you don't really deserve it, or there's some kind of doubt, fear behind it subconsciously, or there's somebody blocking your blessing, literally. So you have to look around, babe. My next question is from Stacy. I'm starting off, a huge thank you for helping me change my negative outlook on life to a positive and promising one. Thank you. I'm not gonna get emotional in this video. I promise I'm not. First of all, I took too long on my makeup to but thank you. You guys do not realize how much y'all give me fuel to keep doing this. Like when I tell you that that my law of attraction routine video, that wasn't planned, but it took off the way it took off, and I feel like my best friend tells me, she was like, it's because that's what you're supposed to be doing. So y'all feed me and I'm feeding y'all. So thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting and watching my videos. I appreciate every like, comment, everything. So thank you, Stacy. Life is beautiful. It is. You just have to be grateful for the small things you do have, and then more abundance will come to you. Start getting grateful on them and watch how your life change. Okay, I have a friend that I'm deeply into, and I think he's into me, but he says he's a Virgo and he doesn't chase anyone. That one dude I was just talking about, he's a Virgo. They don't. What do? Do I chase him? How can I make him chase me? I'm old school and have some weight insecurities, and I feel like he might be using me for sexual gratification. If he is, you need to let that go anyway. Is there a way to get him to be more affectionate or put effort into me? I'm about to totally give up on love. Let me talk to you, Sugarfoot. Let me talk to you. First of all, I have no idea what you look like, but I feel like you are beautiful. You're beautiful inside and out. The thing about Virgos, like, of course if you're not into the universe, you probably don't listen to what I'm about to say, because you're not gonna believe it anyway. Thing about Virgos, it is true. When I first started talking to my Virgo, he was like, I want you to text me every day. Mind you, he approached me. He said, I want you to text me every day. Did I text him every day? No. But I showed him that I'm something else to deal with. Like, I'm not that one that's about to be chasing you all the time. You have to meet me in the middle. And he would text me, tell me he missed me. He would like want to see me. He started putting in that effort because he knew what type of female I was. I was like, I'm not this regular female that you're used to dealing with. Like, if you want me, you show me, because I'm going to show you I want you, but I'm not about to be the only one showing anything. I feel that you're old school. You say you're old school. Don't change who you are to please someone. When I tell you, I hope you're listening to me, love. I hope you're listening to me. What is for you and who is for you won't pass you by. I don't know if he's the one. I know you feeling him, you like him, blah, blah, blah. I get all that. But if he is truly for you, he won't make you feel like he's doing you a favor by talking to you. When I tell you the one for you will make you, like, he will worship the ground you walk on, simply because he loves you inside and out. When I tell you, there are men out there who don't care about your weight. They prefer bigger women. Like, when I tell you I moved to the South, like, I gained weight simply because, like, I became so comfortable with myself, and these dudes down here, they love meat on women. Like, I hate that you're feeling like you're going through this and you have insecurities because of this, but I feel like, do not chase him. When he realizes your worth, there's going to be a chance that it's already too late. If he's really into you, he's going to show you that. What my daddy always told me, he was like, when a man truly wants you, he's gonna put in time. You don't need to chase him. For what? I didn't chase my Virgo. No, I was not chasing him. Like, ridiculous. You're not about to make me feel like, you're not about to approach me and do all this stuff and get me and then flip it on me and act like I'm supposed to be chasing you. First of all, it's not going to be a chase. We're not racing. We're not racing, okay? This is not a race. I'm not chasing nobody. Now, you can meet me in the middle and we can have a beautiful thing, but other than that, no. Don't chase him, love. And what I want you to do is, I want you, every day when you wake up, I want you to name off 10 things you do like about yourself. Like, what do you love about yourself? If you're not happy with your weight, then work on that. Now, I can recommend to you, it's called a 10-day green smoothie cleanse. Start off 10 days. You can find the PDF online. I found it for free. I'm telling you, I swear by it. If you want to start dropping weight and becoming more comfortable with yourself, if this is an insecurity that's bothering you, look into it. And it's not something where you have to be like doing these crazy workouts and stuff like that. No, it's not. You could go for a walk 3 times a week and stick to the plan in this 10-day green smoothie cleanse, and you're going to see a difference in yourself. But like I said, you're beautiful the way you are inside and out. But don't make a man feel like he's doing you a favor by talking to you, because that's not it. You know what you bring to the table. You sound like a sweet person. Don't let him do that to you, period. Don't let these dudes do that. Like, no. I wasn't always as confident and whatever. Like, shoot, to be honest, I wasn't always pretty. I went through my phase, I did. But anyway, I'm sending positive vibes to you, Stacy. How I did my Virgo was, I don't chase people either. So what we doing? And don't give up on love when I tell you the person, he's out there, but you probably haven't met him yet. Next question is from Melody. Hey Melody, I love your name. How do you detach when you want something so bad? Part of detachment is separating your mindset from the outcome. Now, you're pretty much asking, how do you stop thinking about something that you want so bad? Me, I stay busy. I know it sounds cliche. I try to keep my mind off of my reality. I visualize a lot. I think about stuff like that makes me happy. To me, you know what makes me happy? I love being on the beach. I'm from LA, like the beach is my thing. I spend time thinking about stuff that makes me happy instead of that. So once you start like training your mind to think about stuff you love, you like doing, spending time doing things you like doing, then you won't have as much time to think about that one thing that you really want. Detachment, you just have to believe it's coming. You know it's coming, but it's coming at the right time. So you have to worry about getting your vibrations up, your frequency up, and everything will fall into place. Focus your thoughts elsewhere. Do other things. It's not going to say it's going to happen overnight, but you train your mind. Within 21 days, something becomes a habit. When you find yourself thinking about it, switch your thoughts to whatever makes you happy. It could be music, old memories, whatever. Next question is from Bria. How do you keep positive and not doubt when manifesting? With me, it's like, I want what I want for a reason. You feel me? Like, I want what I want for a reason. That the thought was not random. So if I have that desire, that means I know that I can get it. I have to affirm to myself that I do deserve it. I have to affirm to myself that it is coming. I have to affirm to myself that at the right time it's going to fall into place. I have basically confidence. Build your confidence. Like, I know I'm about to get this. I know it's going to come at the right time. It's just a matter of when, and it will happen. Like, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. So if you have any doubts, find out what those doubts are and pretty much combat them with an opposite thought. And like, oh, I don't deserve to have this money. Well, why don't you deserve to have that money? Why? And then you come back and answer the question. But first of all, I do deserve it because I've been through this, and that. Like, it's my time. It's my time to live the life that I want to live. It's my time to have the life that I want to have. It's my time to live my life and not just exist. So what? Talk to yourself. When I tell you I be around my house talking to myself, I'm so serious. Start off your day with everything that you're grateful for, everything that you love. Start thinking about that. And once you are showing the universe, showing God that you're grateful for what you have, what you want will come. My next question is from Ashley. What made you decide to start a YouTube channel about relationships and the law of attraction? The thing about relationships, ever since I was young, people always came to me about relationships, advice, blah, blah. I'm that go-to person. No matter if they're older than me, younger than me, my age, it didn't matter. Like, people came to me. So I was like, it was probably, what people don't realize, I probably had this channel since 2013. My channel wasn't really popping like that up until, I say, a year ago when I posted a video on how to get your ex back. Now, the video, when I posted the video about how to get your ex back, that video took off. As of right now, it has over 330,000 views on that. Did I expect it was going to do that? No. I sure didn't. But after I seen that's what people wanted to see and I started getting subscribers, I'm like, well, I'm getting subscribers, so I got to post on this channel. So I started posting more videos about how to get your ex back. Yeah, that's what people wanted to see. That's what people had questions on. And that's a topic that I'm familiar with. Like, I did it. So I said, why not keep going? So my subscribers kept going up and up and up. And I did incorporate like a video on how to get your ex back with the law of attraction because it does play a huge part in it. And then one day I just recorded that routine video about law of attraction. I put it up and it took off. And this month alone, I have gained like 5,500 subscribers from that one video. So I was like, okay, this is what people want to see as well. So let me incorporate that because it is a huge part of my life. So it was kind of like I feel like I was being guided in a way to do this channel. I do not regret it at all. You guys are amazing. You guys are positive. You guys are like my little family members I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dig it. You know what I'm saying? You guys keep me going. So once I seen that people were supporting it and stuff like that, I was like, I want to keep doing it. So it was kind of like a spur of the moment thing, but it turned into all this. So why not? How did you get started manifesting? This is from Jazzy. Hey Jazzy. I got started manifesting, I would say it was about 4 or 5 years ago. My older sister, she's the one that got me started. I don't know, like I got started with it was the book called The Secret. Everybody knows this book. It's like the infamous gateway get started book. Everybody knows about this book. And she was like, she read it and then she got my mom to read it, and they were on me. About 4 or 5 years ago, I was a totally different person, to be completely honest. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna read it, whatever. Like yeah, I'm gonna read it. But the shoe was on me. Read this book. Dang near every time I saw her. Did you read the book? Did you order the book? And I'm like, no, bro, shoot, no, I didn't order it. But after I actually ordered it, read it, I was like, things are starting to make sense. That has been going on in my life. So now that I know, now that I'm aware of what's happening, I was like, okay, yeah, let me actually focus on this and let me start trying to manifest. It was that moment that I knew I was starting to become aware of what was going on. So from there on, I ran with it. Melody. Oh, okay, you got a couple questions. What's the one manifestation you did that took the longest, and what was the hardest to do? The hardest or took the longest to manifest? What I felt? Oh, okay, I can tell you. My longest manifestation, it took years to get to this point. And I will tell you what it is. Back when I was doing network marketing, like I said, I did not enjoy it at all. Simply because, yeah, I could teach people how to make money online all day long. The stress that came with that, I was like, I don't want to do this no more. Like, but that's how I was paying my bills. So I was like, bro, I would walk around and I would say, like, I want to do something that's not like talking to people, or like not talking to people as like talking to y'all, but like trying to teach people how to do it and blah blah in order to build a team. I didn't want to do that no more. So I was like, I want something that is like hands free, where I could just make money and enjoy doing it. My manifestation came true when this channel popped off. So I started working network marketing in like 2013, and I would say it took me up until last year to get to this point where I can pay my bills not doing that no more. Things, like I said, things had to happen in order to get to this point, but I'm happy that I'm here. Next question is, when you stopped talking to your friend who you recently reconciled with, how did you deal with your day-to-day? Since it seemed like you guys spoke every day, how did you deal with that void for 1.5 years? Woo! That's a good question. Like, when I tell you, like, okay, for the first 3 months of that 1.5 years, I was irritated myself. So that first 3 months, like, we had like that last conversation we had, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little ticked off. Like I said, words were like, you know what I'm saying, went back and forth with it. I was ticked off for a good 3 months. So that, I would say 1 year and 3 months was the time that the separation anxiety kicked in. And with baby girls, like, I've fallen out with people before. Like, this isn't, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, everybody in my life is still in my life. Like, no. Thing about baby girl, she's the only person that I've fallen out with, like with a friend, and I went through separation anxiety because of it. My sister gonna see this and be like, bitch, what? You went through separation? I did. Simply because we did talk every day. She was the person that, besides my family, that I ran to. She was the person that I talked to about everything. Like, I counted on her to hear her voice. I counted on her to be there when, like, I'm about to bust into tears. Like, she was that person for me. It took me to the point where I didn't have her to realize, like, sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the separation anxiety wasn't an everyday thing. Like I said, I have a amazing support system. I have a beautiful family that we communicate a lot. So I have other friends. I'm good when it comes to friends, but when she wasn't there, it was like I felt it. Like, and how did I deal with it? I'm not gonna lie, it was times where I was emotional. Like I was sad, and then it was times where I was mad, and it was times where like I felt every emotion, you know what I'm saying? How did I deal with it? For that time, I let myself be sad, but I wasn't going to stay like that all day. I pretty much became aware of how I was feeling, why I was feeling that way, and what I could do about it. And then I ended up cheering myself up, thinking about other stuff, hanging out with people. One thing that helped me when I'm sad is like my nieces. I have 3 little babies that they're freaking hilarious. They're so cute. Like, go spend time with them, spend time with my mom, my sisters. Like, I just surrounded myself with love. I surrounded myself with like positivity, fun, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be sitting in my freaking room or my office just like it takes, pretty much filling up my schedule, so I didn't have as much idle time. So that was a spicy question. Thank you. What do you do to get yourself out of a bad mindset? Headspace. Pretty much kind of piggybacking off of what I just said. Spending time with people that I love, positive moments, having positive time, positive conversations. Music, I love music. I'm a big music head. I'm actually a musician. Bye-bye. Who used to watch the Rugrats? Bye-bye. I get into a mode where I become aware of what I'm feeling, why I'm feeling that way, accepting why I'm feeling that way, and then I try to move on with affirmations, things that I'm grateful for, blah, blah, blah. Hey, this is not a question about yourself, but really wanted to know, will it work if I script for manifestation the day before in the night I want it to happen? For example, if I script tonight's in order to manifest what I want to happen tomorrow. I think it depends on how big it is. For example, I have done that and then it took place the day after. I'm gonna say yes, but it also depends on what it is and how high you are vibrating on the emotional scale. Because when you're vibrating high on the frequency chart, vibrational scale, whatever, then the things manifest quicker. Now, like I said, it just depends on how bomb your mood is in order to manifest. For example, there's been plenty of times that I've scripted or said things out loud and then it happened the next day. For example, I could be like, this has happened so many times. I want to make $100 tomorrow, or I want to make $200 tomorrow. I want to make $500 tomorrow, and then the next day it happened. Like I said, it depends on your mood, love. It can happen. I love scripting. Well, people call, if you're not familiar with scripting is, it's pretty much writing it down. I've been telling you guys, write it down. I love scripting because it's pretty much setting things in stone on what you want to happen. So I'm gonna say yes, but get your frequency together so you can receive. Okay, last question. Woo, we made it. How is your present love life going? Sending love. Thank you for sending love. I'm sending love right back to you. My love life is good. Like I said in my other questions, I have to literally break down to my family and my friends and be like, look, there has been hundreds and hundreds of men trying to, you know what I'm saying? But if none of them are sparking that feeling in me, I don't like wasting time. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm not going to do things and I know that's gonna make you fall in love with me, and knowing I'm not even interested like that. Everybody knows I'm single by choice. I think that's the frustrating thing about it. Amber, you know you can be with somebody. Like, you are bomb. That's what they tell me. Like, you are amazing. Like, we want you with somebody. We want a double date with you. I want you to have kids. Like, I want all of that. They want play dates and double dates and stuff. And right now I'm focusing on basically building my empire, traveling as much as I can. I love to travel. So when I do, be like, okay, this is that moment. And I'm not going to be, if my soulmate decides to walk into my life right now, I'm not about to be the person that sends them away. I'm going to accept that this is the right time for it right now. So yeah, You know, I'm good, baby. Thank you for asking. We're done with the Q&A. That was like 18 questions, but I feel like I've been talking for like an hour. I ain't lying. Be sure to watch my other videos. Go to my channel, go through my videos, watch them. Oh, I do have an Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, guys. But I want to let you guys know. To me, Instagram is just Instagram. It's like all I do on Instagram is scroll, like memes, post selfies, like you get to see my life or whatever's happening. But basically what I'm saying, I'm not the person that's going to be giving out advice on Instagram. Like, I will kick it with you, laugh with you all day long. But Instagram is just not that deep to me. It's just pictures. So I'm gonna let y'all know. We're gonna keep the Q&As to the Q&A videos or the comments on the YouTube videos, email, stuff like that. I'm just letting you know. So if you're like, oh, she didn't answer, it's because I'm not using Instagram for that. My name's gonna appear here and in the description box. So love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support and everything else. And I am out.